the Tackle Thirst campaign, how important this is to you. How excited are you to do this?
It means a lot to me because something I've always wanted to do. And just getting a little inspiration from my mother to do something like this, because she was, we've been talking about doing this for a long time, and now having the reins from Water Boys and from Chris Long to get this moving. I just can't wait to get more people and more organizations on board. How
much will it add to what you do on the field to know that every sack is going for the greater good?
Well, it should feel like that every time. It should feel like, what I'm doing is not for myself, but for the betterment of others. And that, the better I do, bigger my platform gets. And that just allows my voice to get bigger and speak out on things and to put myself in position to improve the livelihoods of people around me.
Everything has just changed so much for you in the last year. And just in terms of, let's start with your trip to Tanzania. How life-changing was that for you? I'm sure that had to put so many things in perspective just about the rest of your life.
It is for anybody who goes there, not just me. So, just being there, being in the villages, being at the schools, just being out in the open during those drives, those long walks where there are no roads. You're just finding a pathway that someone's made with bikes or walk down multiple times, and that's what they're using to drive on, to walk on. Knowing that there are predators all around you. There's famine, there's disease, and people are just making the best they can out of it. And they're happy, they're hopeful, they're excited, just to spend the day with you, have dinner with you, just share a drink with you and just talk and just associate with you. And it's amazing to just think how little they have, but how hopeful they are and how joyful they are with what they have. And it's part of our mission. It's definitely my mission to improve upon what they have and to make their life, their quality of life match the joy they have in it.
You went to Tanzania at a time when you were, I'm sure, it was such an emotional time for you with what happened last season with your incident with Mason. Do you think that Tanzania, in some ways, was a therapeutic thing for you after that?
I wouldn't call it therapeutic. After it was done, it was pretty much done for me. And it was kind of just getting back to basics, getting back to being who I am at the core. Without football, it was a long look without football. Whether it was going to come back for me or not. What was I going to do and what was I going to be? Who am I at the end of the day? Was I still going to be giving? Without football, was I without that kind of income coming in? Was I still going to take those trips to see people? Was I still going to give back to charities? Was I still going to give clothing and shoes to schools around me? To coaches that have impacted me. All these things were on my mind. Am I truly that when all the chips are down, or am I going to go away from who I am and fold because of one incident? And I know that in my heart, and the people who have raised me, that's never who I've been, and I've never been one to call up in a ball and to shy away from problems or things that happen to me. So I have the opportunity to put my money where my mouth is and show that my life and what I've been through is bigger than the game of football, and I plan to keep on showing that and keep on living that way, because I've been raised with too many values, too many great role models and peers who have showed me the way to have just lost my way just with one incident, and it won't define me.